Okay, week 3. Ooh, I look weird without a beard. Uh, we are on week 4. So yesterday was Thursday, and we just completed week 3. And ooh, my sight is like a little better, but things are still blurry. Especially if I look at anything with a backlight. So the computer screen, my phone screen, my microwave, or no, my oven, which is weird. My oven light is blurry, but my microwave is not. So it's really weird. I don't know why. And just so you know what I'm talking about, uh, here is the microwave or the stove. So here's the stove light, and that I can see at this point, but once I set, like right now, it's blurry, and we're not that far away from it. We're only like a couple feet away, but the microwave, this guy's time doesn't get blurry, so it doesn't really make sense that this guy gets blurry, but that guy doesn't. Like, what is the difference? And why can I see the microwave time the whole way back here, but I can't see the oven time all the way up here? So it doesn't make sense. But if I look at something without a backlight, so if I'm just looking at my curtains, I can see them, at least from what I can tell, I can see them perfectly fine. Uh, but and like I can read the door has like cardboard in the window so peepers can't peep on me. And I can read that it says Walmart.com. And I can see like my TV and everything else. So it's like I can see until there's a light source, and then my eyes are like, mm-mm. And it's been that way this whole time. So that is one thing that has not improved. And I really thought it would have improved by week 3. Uh, Also, outside, I thought outside would improve. But I went for a walk yesterday or the day before outside, and the sun wasn't out. So it was cloudy out. But just walking outside without sunglasses, it like I couldn't look straight ahead. I had to look at the ground the whole time. Anytime I tried to look in front of me, like it was too much light. So I don't know why my eyes are not improving when it comes to light sensitivity, but it doesn't feel like they've improved at all when it comes to light. Like this amount of light is fine. It's like, yay, darkness, my friend. But 3 weeks later, and my eyes cannot stand even natural daylight outside light. And that's without the sun being out. That's just cloudy skies, which you would think you'd be okay with. No, my eyes are like no. uh, but and my eyes are still hurting. So it's been 3 weeks, and I mentioned before that my eyes feel like they need eye drops like every half an hour or every 10 minutes, and that has not improved. 3 weeks later, and my eyes still hurt every 10 minutes if I don't put eye drops in, which is kind of bad because we have so they gave us 3 boxes of eye drops, of these thingies, and we have gone through all 3. So 3 weeks in, and we are down to the last row of 5. And we go through, if I take eye drops every half an hour or so, we go through 3 to 4 of these a day. So, and our doctor appointment for the follow up to see how things are going isn't until next Monday or Tuesday. I think Monday. No, Tuesday. Because Monday is Memorial Day. So Tuesday. And it is currently Friday. So we still got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Like ish. To go. So at least 3 days. And we only have 5 of these left. So I have to basically ration these now and only take my eye drops every hour or less now, regardless of whether my eyes hurt, because I will be out of eye drops once those are done. And I tried to go to the store and find like Walmart and stuff to see if they have this box, and they do not. They do not have big old boxes like this. So I don't know where the doctor gets them, but I'm gonna have to do some researching and figure out where you can buy a big old box like this, because Walmart doesn't have it. So until then, we're rationing, which is horrible because my eyes are gonna hate me. But there's nothing I can do. If I try to continue using eye drops every half an hour, or every time my eye hurts, we're going to run out like today or tomorrow. So we're going to ration those until we can get to the doctor and then see what the doctor says. But as far as my eyes go, they are still bloodshot, uh, which they're starting to heal, but they have not healed yet. And the doctor said it would take 2 to 3 weeks for it to heal, and we're going on week 4. It's been 3 weeks, and they're still not healed. So I don't know if I'm just a slow healer or if something's wrong. And we won't know that till Tuesday. So I'm hoping I'm just a slow healer and that. Oh, it looks like I have a double chin, but that's a bone. Uh, and that it'll just take another week or two to heal, because they are healing. They're not as bad as they were before, but according to the doctor, they were supposed to be fully healed by week 3. So we're gonna have to see about that. Hopefully, I'm just slow healer, and then that's about it. We do have to make another 24-hour drive tomorrow, because today's Friday. So tomorrow we will be driving from Pennsylvania, from this lovely home, all the way back to Texas for the final time, because I'm in the process of moving back to PA, and tomorrow we go back to Texas for our final trip. So we will be driving another 24 hours in a car and having to put eye drops in. The good news is the car will be empty this time, so we will be able to lean back and lay down and all that stuff. But the bad news is we're rationing eye drops, so I don't know how this is going to work. I hope it works. Hopefully the sunglasses, because I'll have those on the whole time, will help and make it so that I don't have to worry about eye drops every hour. Hopefully. Hopefully. But I'm really disappointed in the fact that I still am not able to lower my dosage of eye drops. So they said for at least the last number they gave was for up to 3 weeks using eye drops every hour. But we're on week 4 now, and I'm still having to use eye drops more frequently than every hour. Like, I haven't even been able to drop down to every hour. So I don't know what's going on with my eyes, but it doesn't seem like everything is lining up to what was expected, what was outlined. To me, the time frames are not syncing. So I don't know if something's wrong, or like my eyes are always going to need eye drops every half an hour. Like, I really hope not. But at this point, it's becoming a fear of mine that I will actually need to take eye drops for the rest of my life, because at this point, we've exceeded all of the time frames they gave me, and nothing is improving eye drop wise. It actually feels like it's getting worse and worse. So I don't know if that's because my eyes are still healing, because they're still bloodshot, so we know they're still healing. And that maybe I'll be able to reduce my eye drops once the uh, eyes fully heal and they're no longer bloodshot, or if this is going to be a permanent thing. We're going to find out on Tuesday, because I'm going to ask about that. Uh, but that's it. Week 3 is done. We're on week 4. And then after this, we got 3 to 5 weeks left, I think. So we're either halfway through already, or next week we will be halfway through. But I'm hoping we're halfway through now. And then in 3 weeks, we will be done. Hopefully. Although we're probably going to have to go another month. And one last thing. This eye, my left eye, has developed floaters. So now if I move my eye or randomly, I'll see something floating. And my right eye has always had it. Ever since I got shot, like, right here in the eye. This eye has always had floaters, and no one's ever been able to tell me why. But after LASIK, this one has now developed floaters as well. And, like, they're pretty big. Like, this one's floaters were, like, that big, and it looked like a piece of string, like a fuzzy, and it would just float wherever. But this one has, like, one, like, that big, and it just floats. So I don't know what happened, because this eye has never had floaters. But we have developed floaters in this eye, which I hope is temporary. I hope it's just part of the healing, and that it'll go away once my eyes are healed. But we'll see. And we're on our way to Texas. So we've been driving for an hour and a half. And we have used up one of these. So we are down to 3. And we still got like almost 24 hours left. I mean, we got like 22 hours of driving left. And if an hour and a half goes through one of these, we're gonna be screwed pretty soon. So we're trying to ration these. And I'm trying to make it so I only take them every hour. But I think we're gonna have to drop down to every 2 hours. So we're gonna drop down to every 2 hours and see how well that goes. Because pretty soon we're gonna be out. And we made it home! Yay! We are in my apartment in Texas. So we are finally done driving. And it's been 3 hours. Or I think a little more than 3 hours. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes since we last took our eye drops. We didn't have to use this one, so we have one for tomorrow. And then we have the remainder of this one, which we'll probably use right now. And then we are going to wait till the apartment cools down, because it's way too hot right now. And then we are going to go to sleep. But we did make it. We made it. My eyes hate me. My eyes absolutely hate me. But we made it. So we are back in Texas, and in order to preserve the eye drops, we took a nap. Well, we went to bed actually for 21 hours. So it is now the next day. We woke up. We only had enough of the remaining eye drop to put one drop in this one, and then I tried in this one and it missed twice, and then the drops were gone. And then we were down to one, so it's like, okay, my eyes were killing me. Except for this one. This one's like, thank you. This one's like, no. So we went to bed so that I could close my eyes until the next day, today. And I didn't want to get up early because after 12 hours it would have been 2 a.m. So, nope, we went to bed at like 2:30, I think, in the afternoon. So we had to sleep for quite a bit. 21 hours is how long we actually slept. Almost a full day. Uh, and I had to keep telling myself, go back to sleep because it was still dark out. When my body wanted to get up, it's like, nope, it's dark out. You have to go back to sleep. So we just got up and I got desperate. I'm like, okay, uh, where is the 25 count of the tears? Because it's not at Walmart, it's not at my uh, pharmacy. So I'm like, where can you get these? So we just searched Google to try and figure out how much these cost, where they're located, because I'm on my last one. I need to get more. And turns out a Target came up in the result list. Now, when I was in Pennsylvania, Target, the nearest Target is like an hour, hour and a half away. So it's not, there's no Target stores close to where I am in Pennsylvania. But in Dallas, there's one 5 minutes down the road. So, uh, Target came up and I'm like, what? Target? That's not expected. So I went onto their site and we just placed a pickup order. So I have, lucky me, because I'm broke, I have no money. But my coworker a long, long time ago, like last year, gave me a Target gift card that's $50. So we just used it and placed an online order for Target for 3 more boxes. Turns out they're only $10, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know how the 25 count is only $10, at least at Target. But the 5 count at Walmart, when we saw it, was like $18, unless I misread the price. But even if I misread the price and it was $8, that's still a lot for a 25 or for a 5 count. So, and I know it wasn't a 25 count. I know I didn't misread the number because the box was like super tiny and thin. So, I don't understand the pricing, but I am glad because we just ordered 3 boxes since they're so cheap. And I'm hoping it is the same exact teardrops. It says it's the same exact teardrops. So, we will hopefully be able to get 3 more boxes within 2 hours. It says there's a 2 hour window to where I place the order and I can pick it up. And hopefully Target isn't closed because today's Memorial Day. I hope they're not closed. I don't think they are. But if everything goes well, we will have tears and we'll have 3 more boxes and I will be able to go back to putting tears in when my eyes need them instead of rationing. Yay! Yes! So, we just got back from Target and we picked them up. Yay, we have more of these. Yay, we got 3 boxes of these now, of the 25 count. So we should have enough to last us another 3 weeks. We'll see, but even if we run out, I'm gonna go back and pick up probably 2 more boxes. If the doctor says everything is good tomorrow, I'll go back in like a week or 2 and pick up 2 more boxes before we head back to Pennsylvania, just to make sure I have enough teardrops to last me, and then that should be it. But the boxes at Target were all opened, and the ones that were on the shelves, I went back to see like if they were on the shelf, and they were, but they were all like opened and smashed. And the ones that I just picked up from my online order were opened. They weren't smashed, but the tape that seals the box was open. So I don't know what's going on with their eye drops. I hope there's nothing wrong with them, because we're about to start taking them here very soon. But we got home. Yes! Now we just gotta go to the doctor's tomorrow and see what they say. So, we are at LasikPlus. We just got done with the doctor, and they said everything is normal. So, they said, I asked about the sensitivity to light, and they said that could take up to 3 months to heal. And then I asked about the eye drops, and she said I could cut them down to like for each week start cutting it down. So we finally got to the point where we can start cutting it down. But my eyes don't want to let me cut it down, so we'll see. We'll see if we can cut it down. I don't know if we can, because so far my eyes still don't like me. But I asked about that, and she said that's normal, and then they can't do anything about that until after 1 month. So, and it hasn't been a month yet. It'll be 1 month this Thursday. So, in 2 weeks, no, today's Tuesday. So, in 2 days, it will be 1 month. And then, after, so she said all I can do is keep taking the drops that I have for now and try see if I can cut back. And then she said I don't have any like retinal detachment or anything, which is the good news. Is she said that I might just be a slow healer, but my eyes are healing, so the bloodshot stuff should go away soon. So everything on that turned out good. But when I asked about the floaters, she said that one, it didn't come from LASIK. She said she doesn't see, because she doesn't see retinal detachment or anything, that it's not from LASIK, and that we just naturally get them, which I disagree with. That's the one thing I disagree with, because I've never had floaters in this eyes or in this eye, and they didn't just appear for no reason. Like, they didn't appear until after I got LASIK. So, I mean, it's definitely LASIK related, or else, because I can guarantee you if I never got LASIK, I wouldn't have floaters right now. But the bad news is, she said they don't go away. So once you get them, you've got them for life. Which means that the LASIK actually caused me to get floaters for life. So now it's just a question of, can I deal with them? Or are they going to be super annoying for the rest of my life? I've always had a floater in this eye, so I've always had to deal with floaters for most of my life. Because I got one after my sister shot me in the eye. Well, technically, like right in between the eye. And ever since then, I've had a floater in this eye, so I've dealt with them my whole life. I know how to make them go away and how to ignore them. So now it's just having to ignore them in 2 eyes instead of 1. So hopefully, I'm still hoping they go away, but according to the doctor, they won't go away on their own, because once you got them, you got them. But she said it's not from LASIK. She said it just naturally happens as we get older. And it's like, I disagree with that point. I'm supposed to come back in 2 months for a follow-up, which I don't know if I'll be able to, because I won't be in the state anymore, but I don't know. We'll see. And then, hopefully by then, everything is perfectly fine. Because that will be 3 months after surgery if we're waiting for another 2 months. So, oh, and I did way better on the vision test this time. So they have you cover up your left eye, then they have you cover up your right eye, and then you read from the chart. And last time, I could only read like the top line, if that. Like, it was horrible. I did horrible when I did each eye separately, but I did good when I used both eyes. This time, I actually did pretty good with all of my eyes. So left eye, right eye, and both. I actually read the bottom line for each time. So my eyes are definitely getting better, at least according to the vision test. So at this point, we just wait and see, and hope we don't get any more floaters, and that we don't end up with retina detachment, which I hope that doesn't happen. And hopefully the eye drops we can wean off pretty soon, and all that stuff. So I guess we just wait. No. Apparently, if you are a cook, do not get LASIK. Because steam is a no. Unless you want to stand from like way back here and be like, yes, I think it's done. Because, I can't get near the oven, which is like right there. Or else the steam actually makes my eyes like feel like someone's ripping them out. So, but the second I walk away, my eyes go back to normal. So, my eyes don't like steam. I don't know why. You would think it would like the moisture, but it don't.